I'm going to talk about the last 3 books I read. Well, actually, it's more than that because I haven't done these in a while. So there'll be 3 of these videos, about 3 books in each one. All right, the first book I read is The Witch King by Martha Wells. I'm a big fan of Martha's Murderbot series. I was interested to see what her fantasy writing was like, and I loved it. Witch King takes place in a world with a variety of magic types that are powered by different sources. The book starts in the aftermath of a long war as a fragile piece is barely holding together. The exact operation, how the various types of magic work, are never really explained in detail, but you get enough to accept and understand the parameters of the world. In the beginning, I was wondering about a prequel, about the war and the possibilities and all that, and soon found the book jumping back and forth between the past and the present to better explain how we got there, much to my relief. I enjoyed this a lot and hope there are a lot more books coming in the future that take place in this world to help fill out even more how the world works. Well worth reading. Second book is The Last Watch by J.S. Dews. This book takes place in a hard sci-fi future after humanity has fought off a terrible enemy in the past. We start out with a spaceship garrison is literally at the edge of the universe when things start to go sideways. The first plot point really isn't explained about how we get to the edge of the universe and how things got this way. We just kind of go with it. The story takes some twists and turns, and there's a bit of reliance on a male Marty Sue type that kind of MacGyvers them out of several situations. It's fun and you care about the characters, but the novel could have used a little more explanation about the rules of the universe. I'll be reading the next novel in the series where hopefully more is explained. The third book I read is Paved Paradise, How Parking Explains the World by Henry Grabar. Now, I've heard of this book talked about many times on podcasts and decided to give it a read. The history of parking and the decisions made in the past are interesting to a point, though. After a few chapters, it got a bit repetitive. City puts in a bunch of parking and it has negative results. I get it. The book almost felt like a textbook for a college course. So I got about halfway through the book before calling it quits. I'd heard the same message about mass transit being better than driving, cars everywhere, that paid parking solves issues, and free parking is the root of all evil. Maybe others will love the details, but I only had enough for half the book. Hopefully these reviews are enjoyable. Have a good day.